Good morning. Hi, guys. It's been a while. I hope everyone is doing okay. I just wanted to give an update on this tomato, which still has not died. It still has fruit that is ripening. But I did do some research on it, and I found out that it's actually a determinate variety. So it's gonna die. It's not gonna keep growing after this. It's just it's finished. Actually, they say determinate varieties fruit for about 2 weeks really well and then kind of die off, which this one totally has. So I'm gonna uproot that pretty soon and find something else to put in there, because that's just done. That is done. There's nothing on there anymore. I've been picking like 10 fruits a day, so I'm not disappointed, in spite of the fact that it got late blight and some of the fruit was affected. Actually, a lot of the fruit was affected. Yeah, but other than that, I'm happy with all the ones that I've been eating. Just want to check out my sweet potato barrel over here. And the spinach. Look at that spinach. It's doing so well. So big. It took a while to get here, but man, I kind of wish I just fill this thing with spinach now because it's doing so well. Anyway, but there's the sweet potato slips that I separated here from the main sweet potato. But you can tell from this light green one, these two are actually still attached to the sweet potato, and I really need to separate them and replant them elsewhere. I've changed my mind. I'm gonna end up having to remove that sweet potato half and letting it grow elsewhere, preferably in a container. I have more sweet potatoes here, which I plan to do something similar with. I guess we'll get to that when we get to it. Free spirit, check this out. I have a piece of ginger growing here. It's actually kind of taken. This one hasn't taken yet, but I have a bunch of pieces in the house which are growing. This is a tomato. This is the only tomato that survived out of all the little seedlings that I planted. This is the only one that survived. But I do have some more growing back there. I'll show you later or tomorrow. The onions are still going well. These are the carrots. One of the bucket of carrots that I planted doing well. They have a few weeds, so I'm gonna get rid of that. These are the onions with a few weeds also. I'll have to get rid of the weeds. These are all the onions that I planted from other buckets, and I don't know if you can see, but it's like the ones I cut off are growing back stronger. This one I cut, even this one I cut, this one right here. And is this no, that's a weed. Yeah, but the ones I cut, this one I cut also, and it's growing back. These are the ones which I kind of left as is and not doing as well, honestly. They're kind of tipping over. This container too, they're kind of tipping over. So I think I just need to cut off all these old ones and leave the new ones, like that one. That little new one looks nice. So I think cutting will help. Now the potatoes have had a bad life. So this one was sick, and so I removed it from this enclosure and kind of put it outside there. And one of the days the goats was passing, actually about 2 days ago, the goats were passing, and this one had flowers, really nice flowers. And as you can see now, the bloody goat ate the whole thing, man. But it's not dead. It was pretty close to being fully mature. That's another sweet potato half, which I haven't quite fully covered in soil. I'll do that pretty soon. These are the other onions, which many of them did not germinate. This entire side doesn't seem to have anything but weeds, but I can see a few sprouts here. Yeah, so those germinated. Yeah, here's the other bucket of carrots and a bunch of weeds. Here's a lovely potato, seemingly unaffected by the rain. Here's another potato. It's yellowing a bit at the bottom. I don't know if that's water or because it's close to the mulch. Here's another one. A few black spots. The black spots scare the crap out of me, man. But anyway, the rest seem to be doing okay. That one too. This one just flowered the other day, but the flowers look like they're about to fall off. So the potato is about to be ready. This one, this is the dwarf. This one never seemed too mature at all in any way. And I don't know why the word bacterial wilt comes to mind. I don't actually know whether I've seen bacterial wilt before and known what it was. So this might be wilt. This might be bacterial wilt. I don't know. Remind me not to touch any of the other potatoes. This is the oldest potato. It flowered, the flowers fell off. I tried to throw my hand in there to feel whether there were potatoes like on the side, but I couldn't feel anything. So this might be like one huge failed experiment. But you know what? We do them anyway, whether they're successful or not. Otherwise, how shall we know whether it works or it doesn't work? Sukuma wiki is still growing. I've actually been chopping up a few because there are a few dwarfs over here also, which I think are affected by the big ones, like this tiny one and this small one as well. A tiny one, and then this huge one, this huge one, this huge one, those huge ones. Yeah, but I've been harvesting from them. Then there's the spinach, which I've also been harvesting from. I mean, it seems to have benefited from the sunshine the past few days, because it hasn't really been continuous weeks of sunshine. There has been rain, which is weird for January, at least here. Although we did get weather reports that there would be rain in January, so for once the weatherman is correct. Anyway, let's see, what's the last thing I want to show you is the sweet potato in the little bottle greenhouse. In the little bottle greenhouse, let me show you that. Bruno, come on. Okay, Bruno doesn't want to come with us, but let me just show you this. Look there, look-see. The slips have really grown. I think I've really neglected the entire shamba for a while, but I've been busy. But look at that, the slips have really grown. They're quite tall now. And there's a bunch of potatoes here. So once the potatoes here are harvested, I guess I'll just plant sweet potatoes all along this stretch. And there's onions already there, which had been planted. I was thinking of making a small rosemary fence. I'd planted a rosemary here. I don't know if damn, that guy uprooted them. There's a guy who came here to weed the place, and I think he uprooted my rosemary. God helps us, so I don't know. Anyway, so that's it.